Hey, welcome to One Verse. I'm so glad that you joined me. My name is Matt. If you're a first-time viewer, I'm so glad that you're here. We always kind of try and engage the conversation a little bit more over on the blog, phosphorusproject.com. I'm going to dive in today. Our one verse is Revelation chapter 3, verse 20. And stick with me a little bit because you might think you know what this verse is saying, but I might have a little twist on it for you to think about, all right? Revelation chapter 3, verse 20, it says this: "Here I am." Jesus is speaking. These are red letters, all right? "Here I am. I stand at the door and knock. If anyone hears my voice and opens the door, I will come in and eat with that person, and they with me." A famous passage, right? That Jesus says, "I stand at the door and knock." Matter of fact, there's a famous painting where Jesus is at the door and he's knocking. Well, the thing about this passage is so many times when we think about this verse, when we think about that painting, we have in our minds the idea of someone who is not a Christian, not a believer. And we're like, hey, Jesus is knocking, open up your heart to him. And that's not a bad teaching. However, I don't think that's exactly what's going on here. See, these are the verses in Revelation before we get to all the prophecy stuff. These are the letters to the churches. So this is Jesus talking to his church. He's not out talking to a bunch of people that don't believe in him. He's talking to his church, and he's telling his church, he's telling believers, he's telling Christians that he's standing outside in the cold and the rain, and he's knocking, saying, hey, let me in. That verse kind of breaks my heart. It breaks my heart to think about people, Christians, believers, a whole entire church that would have Jesus locked out in the cold and the elements. So I challenge you today to take stock of your life. Is Jesus in your heart, ruling your life, and you are following him, that you're a part of his family? Or have you kind of pushed him out? And he's knocking, saying, hey, Matt, let me back in. I want to hang out with you. I challenge you to hang out with him today. Have a good day.